name's Adrian Battersby, and on behalf of the PSA Live.tv team, I've come up here to Liverpool, to Aintree Racecourse, where there's a lot of local stars have come to listen to what's taking place here. And one of the major events that's taking place is the biggest squash event in Europe. It's the only Super Series event in the UK. It's the Liverpool Open, which will be taking place between May the 1st and May the 7th, 2006. We'll be here to cover the event live throughout the whole of it, but I'm going to introduce you to Alan Thatcher.
Welcome to Liverpool. It's a big day for sport and a massive day for squash. Today, Liverpool Culture Company will be unveiling their entire sports programme for 2006. And the great news for squash fans all over the world is that the biggest tournament in Europe is part of that programme. The Liverpool 08 Open Squash Championship 2006 will take place at the fantastic St George's Hall venue in the middle of the city centre. It really is a spectacular venue. The qualifying rounds, part of the first round, will be at Liverpool Cricket Club. And here we are at the world famous Aintree Racecourse, home of the Grand National, and the announcements are just about to begin.
And welcome to Aintree Racecourse, one of the famous racecourses in the world, and in Sefton, so it shows capital culture is reaching out right across the city region and not just concentrating on Liverpool. I'd like to first of all congratulate the team led by Jason and John Moore, but it's not just them that deliver this, it's the whole team in capital culture that are now raising the profile, raising the bar, and ensuring that we do have the best European capital culture that the world has ever seen.
Sports deal that a city's ever done in relation to supporting sport in 4 different strands. The first strand is where we're going to support teams, sponsorship, pitch-side advertising, news and adverts, and match programmes. And in March we have the European Wheelchair Basketball Cup coming to the qualifiers, coming to Greenbank, where there'll be a lot of Liverpool players playing. Then in the first week of May, I'm really pleased to announce that the city will stage the inaugural Liverpool 08 Open Squash Tournament. This is a world ranking event and will be the biggest in Europe, staged in the wonderful surroundings of St George's Hall and live on Sky Sports. So again, we're delighted with the coverage that will get and also the support that we're giving to squash.
Okay, so here we are, this big day for squash at Aintree Racecourse, and I'm delighted to be here with Jason Harborough, Chief of Liverpool Culture Company. Jason, massive day for you today.
Very, very big day on our lead up to 2008, and we're delighted that we'll be hosting the squash tournament here in Liverpool in the middle of the year at St George's Hall, which I think will be a fabulous venue, and one which will be probably quite new to squash fans.
Yes, indeed. Obviously, the major squash venues now, the major tournaments are venue-led. We're always looking for fantastic venues that look great with a glass court, and obviously St George's Hall really fits the bill.
Well, it's a fabulous facility. It's a Grade 1 listed building. It's Prince Charles's favourite architectural building in the world, which is an interesting fact, but it's just beautiful. And it's one of those venues which is typical Liverpool, and it's one of those venues which I think will show squash off to the greatest that it can. And I'm really looking forward to the day, and I know that many, many people in Liverpool are. And it's part, of course, of our Liverpool Performs in 2006 when we're doing a heavy sports programme.
Part of the build-up to the squash tournament will be the citywide Liverpool Squash Festival, indeed spreading out throughout the northwest, so there will be hundreds and hundreds of club players getting involved at grassroots level as well.
That's very important to us. What we didn't want to do with the sponsorship and the money that we're putting into sport this year was just put it into the elite level. It's very important in Liverpool that we reach out to as many people as a community as possible, and that's one of the reasons why we were so interested and so keen to get involved with squash, and we hope that this will be the first of many, many tournaments that will be brought to Liverpool.
Yes, we're certainly looking forward to building the event year on year so that in 2008 we'll have a real spectacular.
Well, 2008 is a massive year, not only for Liverpool, not only for the North West, not only for the UK, but the spotlight of the world will be on Liverpool in 2008. Of course, it's the first year of the Olympiad, so we'll all be looking forward to London 2012 as well. And we're particularly keen to host world-class sports stars coming to Liverpool. They always get a great welcome. Liverpool's a great place to be, it's a great place to stay, and I'm sure that the athletes and the supporters who come into the city will enjoy themselves, and we're looking forward to developing that relationship with you.
Great stuff. Thank you, Jason, and we look forward to building the Liverpool Open into one of the big tournaments on the world stage. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Thank you. I look forward to working with you.
It's a truly magnificent venue. This is rated one of the finest classical buildings in Europe, and you can see The interior is absolutely breathtaking. And in 3 months' time, this hall will be filled with a glass court, 600 seats, and it will be a fantastic atmosphere.
So there you have it. We're going to be here from May the 1st to May the 7th for the Liverpool Open. It's going to be a fantastic tournament. It's going to be the biggest prize money on the European side of the tour, and a Super Series event as well. So as well as big ranking points towards the following year's Super Series finals. My name's Adrian Battersby. We'll be back shortly, of course, because it's Canary Wharf action next, followed by Tournament of Champions.